welcome to Daddy Jack's Cobra the Blues, coming up on Thanksgiving 2015. Over 2 million hits. Can't believe it, Bob. Now Bob says we just hit in the last 30 days another 80,000 hits. This is unbelievable. It's going, people enjoying the recipes. We're getting beautiful feedback, but this is Bob's recipe. He told me we got to do some holiday butternut squash. We're going to make a butternut squash soup. So what we'll do is we'll start off with a little bit of butter. What I did is I put a little bit of, I didn't have any brown sugar, so brown sugar would be ideal. A little bit of brown sugar, butter. I cut the squash. Because, you know, sometimes the squash is so hard, but, you know, it really softens up when you roast it. Plus the flavor, you caramelize the squash, and you develop a richer flavor than just putting the squash into a saute pan. So here we go. We got peeled onion. Hear that sound? That means that my blade is kind of dull. See the difference? Just bring it back with the steel. It's a steel. A little sharper. Need maybe a little bit better edge on it. Okay, so we got the butter. Okay. Then I peeled off all that roasted eggplant. A little too hot to handle, so let it cool down a little bit. So what I want to do here, add a little bit of salt and pepper. I'm just going to cover this here for a little bit. Be right back. Okay, so I got my potatoes like half cooked. I'm going to cover them with some chicken stock. Now, if I was using raw squash, I'd have put it in with the potatoes, but since so I'm going to finish cooking these potatoes. And I've also got the pan that I roasted the squash off. There's a lot of good flavor in the bottom there. So I'm going to deglaze that and add that in a little bit when I add the squash into the soup. Okay. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, so we got the potatoes like 3/4 cooked with the chicken stock and onions. So we'll add the squash, the peeled butternut squash. And then there's that pan that I deglazed. Okay. And what I'm going to add a little bit of nutmeg. A little bit goes a long way. Since we're in Connecticut, the nutmeg state, goes perfect. So, now I'm going to do is just put this on a slow burner, just really kind of simmer it up till those potatoes are cooked. I didn't add any flour. The potatoes are what's going to finish thickening this soup. I'm not even going to add any cream, I don't think. That's kind of optional. Okay, just let that slow cook. Don't boil it too hard. Just kind of simmer it. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, so we're gonna. This is beautiful. I'll tell you what. All natural. Look at this. Look at that. So beautiful. The color. Puree it all up. Try to work something. You'll probably work most of the lumps out unless you don't mind it a little rustic, but This is the classic French vegetable soup. Always thinking, you know, you can use duck stock, chicken stock, any kind of, whatever stock you're using. But with the potatoes, you put shallots in here if you want leeks. But look how thick they're coming now. What's your lens here, Bob? Look at that. I don't know, you can put herbs in here, but you know, it's got such a delicate flavor and roasted it. I just kind of like to leave it natural, you know. And that's it. We'll go back to the stove. We'll serve it up. Come on in here, check it out, Bob. Let's taste it for salt and pepper. I did add a little salt and pepper off of camera. Nice. I love it. So how you dip? Have I shown you how to do this? Dip a ladle. Get what you want. Dip it. Let's see. You got a few seconds. See? Dip it. See? Okay. That beautiful color, man. So, I decided I'm going to put a little bit dried cherries in there for contrast to color. Marsha, forget it. Marsha's a vegan. Can't do chicken stock. I made a butter squash soup, but it's got chicken stock in it. Can't do it. Let's give it a taste. Try it in contrast with the dried sour cherries, sun-dried sour cherries. You can, you know, maybe if you wanted to, like blossom, you know, like put them in a little brandy or something, add a little bit of flavor. You want to try it?
Yeah.
This is Marsha. Believe it or not, we went to high school together. How many years ago, Marsha? We're not saying.
I'm not saying.
We're not saying.
I thought that was about 6-7 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah. Reunion's coming up, May 14th. Outstanding. Wow.
Come on. With the sun-dried cherry. Like the color contrast with the
Very, very good. Thank you.
good holiday soup. Let's try one more.
Yeah.
I'm not bragging, but that's pretty darn good. I'll tell you what. Manuel, you want to try it? Come on. Grab a spoon. Wow. Look at the color of it, Bob. That's all natural color. There's no... Look at that. Unbelievable. Squash it. Nice flavor, huh? Yeah. All right, Daddy Jack's going on the blues. Happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. Put this into your repertoire. Start your meal off with it. Instead of all those heavy appetizers, you know, cheese and crackers and all that. Start off with a nice hearty soup. Some nice croutons if you want, or nice hard roll, you know, multi-grain roll with this. Peace and love.